Peace, love, and light, my dear Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, EyeAmButterflyTarot, and it is I, the Butterfly, and I'm here to give you this What's Up With You general reading for January 2020. Alright, let me first say this. I tried to go live on the 2nd of this month. I did a test run. I had my son's laptop. I did a test run, and I had went through whatever the little process was, and I could see my video on the, it was like, I guess, like a demo screen or whatever, to see if your camera works. All that worked, all that was up and running, and then when it came time for me to go live, it told me that I needed some sort of interactive streaming software to go live. And I don't understand that, because Facebook Live is all, not Facebook, YouTube Live is also an option on your phone, and there's no way for me to have some sort of streaming software on my phone in order for YouTube to connect with that. I don't know what, I was using my son's laptop, and I just don't know what that was. I'll attempt to do the live again in the future, but for now, this is the way I wanted to do it. So this is kind of like a formal introduction, me introducing myself. It is I, the Butterfly, and I'm here to give you this general reading, y'all. Yes, it's the voice behind the hands, the Beyonce hands. Alright, so, what am I going to say? Yeah, if you are new to my channel, and if you like the content on my channel, like, comment, share, subscribe to your girl. And if you are returning, thank you for returning. I truly love the support that you all have given me. If I have given you guys a personal reading, thank you for choosing me to be your reader. And if you have donated to my channel, thank you for donating. And if you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App information is in the description box below. Any amount is an amount nonetheless, and I appreciate any support that you give me. I don't crank out readings. I mean, I want to be on schedule with doing these readings. The truth is that readings are truly timeless. It's just people want to know what's going on play by play. They swear if they listen to a monthly reading, you know, or that it's going to happen this month. Sometimes, you know, like I said, energy is not in a vacuum. It happens over time. So the thing I'm talking about right now is something that has already happened, and it's still a wave that we're following. So this wave may continue through this month into the next month. So we just give it a general reading, and sometimes some of those things may be happening, you know, right now, and other times it might happen like later on towards the end of this month, or it's just purely this is what has already transpired. Okay, so yeah, after saying that, I would like to say this also, that as a disclaimer, this is a general reading. So I do not advocate for you to go back to somebody that you have freed yourself from that was your abuser. Hold on for a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I do not advocate for you to go back to your abuser. You know, if you have escaped an abusive situation, stay gone. Do not listen to a reading that tells you some of the things that are going on in your life, and it tell you some flowery stuff that you know that was not possible while you were in a relationship with this person, and then all of a sudden you think it's going to drastically or dramatically change. If this person was evil to you for, you know, however many years, and you broke up, and I'm telling you a reading and it's talking about your life, and then it starts talking about something that talks about love, this, that, and the other, that did not exist in your current, you know, or your past situation, don't think that it's going to change overnight, and that this person's just going to get an epiphany and be this better person overnight. You know, sometimes people are who they are. Learn about narcissism. Learn about all these different personality and mental disorders, and understand that this stuff affects us. And, you know, we as readers, we can see that in the cards. So if I'm not explaining, describing the person you were dealing with in the present part of the reading, don't, I just cut the cards. I'm shuffling again. Don't think that this is the person I'm talking about is that person that was your abuser. I do not advocate for you to go back to an abuser. That's what I'm trying to say. I just wanted to say that real quick. I know people want to jump into the reading, but it's important to say that because I don't want you to climb out the pot into the frying pan, or once you got out of the spider's web, you get back in it and then you can't get out again. You're stuck there. So that's why I have to put up the disclaimer. So past energy, bottom of deck was feeling this, or this is like basically what has already transpired in your life. So I got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. A lack of passion. It could represent impotence. Woo, King of Swords in reverse. You definitely were dealing with a narcissist who didn't know how to keep it in their pants. Mm. Yes, you were dealing with somebody who did not know how to keep it in their pants. And so it looks like you wanted the truth about what this person was doing, and you felt like that you were being a fool for trying to reconcile with this person. And the reason why you tried to reconcile with this person was for the sake of the family, because you wanted success. But in the end, you found out that it was a poor decision that you made. Judgment in reverse. Okay? If this person couldn't keep it in her pants, it's saying this person was an abusive person. The very person I was just telling you to run away from. So if it is that they couldn't keep it in their pants, because the wand is here, it's saying that they took this wand and bopped you upside your head. I'm not even playing. I am not playing with you. I will go to the book and tell you exactly what it says. Talks about violence and abuse. So you were dealing with an abusive person. And against your better judgment, you tried to work it out with this person. You tried to work it out. Okay? You ended up regretting the decision you made. You wanted to heal a family situation and it backfired. Okay? So that's the person I was talking about. Now let's see what's going on up top. Now you're stuck with this Eight of Cups. Still holding on energetically to a toxic, unhealthy, emotional situation. Unable to move away, or unable to walk away. So let's look back at this bottom of the deck. Are you still dealing with this person? You're still dealing with them. The Hangman and the Five of Cups in the reverse. You took them back. You took them back. Against your better judgment, you took them back. Because you were doing it because you were doing it because you wanted success. You wanted happiness. You thought you could fix the situation with the Star card. You thought you could heal it. You thought that this time we're going to get it right. And it's oh, no, you did. I'm going to put this up so you can see what I see. It was all talk. He was all talk. She was all talk. They were all talk, okay? They were all talk. And they told you everything you wanted to hear. And they knew that you wanted to hear to get their foot back in the door. They gave you this passionate ass message. You know, they showed like they care so goddamn much. But this is a Page of Wands, meaning it's a child. Somebody who's immature. Somebody's going to tell you enough to lead you on. And the Five of Swords said they deceived you. They led you on. You were dealing with a liar, because the King of Swords in reverse is a liar. He's a manipulator. He could be reckless with his words. He's physically abusive, mentally abusive. He's like the narcissist. He has no true emotions. He's not able to show emotions. The only emotion he's able to show is anger. Okay? We're just on the bottom of the deck. This is what you've been through. Huh? And you did it to yourself. You did this to you. Don't you shoot the messenger. I'm telling you what the card is saying. You did this to you. You knew it was an ill investment. You knew it was a bad ordeal. Why did you take this person back? Page of Cups. Because you wanted a second chance at love with this person. As the Star card said. What? I'm like, honey child. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this person lied to you. They told you everything you wanted to hear. And now y'all at odds with each other bad. Big time. Arguing, fighting and arguing. This person's not going to change. You're bitter right now. You're very, very bitter right now for the decision that you've made. Oh, poor thing. Oh, gosh. So now you're stuck. This is what's going on. Top card, current situation. The Eight of Cups. Still holding on to something that you've outgrown. Unwilling to emotionally let go. Unwilling to detach yourself emotionally. And it looks like with that Eight of Coins, you took this person back into your life against your better judgment, and now you regret it. The Magician. Okay. Again. Regret. Regret, regret, regret. Five of Cups in reverse. You're trying to like, oh, shucks. Hold up. What I'm getting here is that you made this poor decision. And you regret this decision that you've made. You took this person back. And it backfired on you. And now you're stuck with this person. And now you're trying to figure out a way to leave this person alone for good. Okay? I got the Eight of Cups, crossing energy, the Magician. Okay? And then the Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups is letting by. Sometimes it can talk about reconciliation, but other times it's saying that you've hit rock bottom. The worst has already happened. What's the worst that can happen after this? You know, you've already been through the heartache and the pain. You're just living through it now. So it's saying that that you're trying to figure out how to get out of this energy and to get away from this person, past energy. The Death card in the reverse. You knew this person did not change. Pika, pika, pika. Oh, they did not change. Oh, Lord, they didn't change. They did not change. This person is still the same way that they were. This king could be so many different things. This king could be a disloyal king. This king could be a person who suffers from emotional disorders. Or you could have emotional disorders. Don't get mad because this is the King of Cups. Rather, if you're male or female, we're talking about energy. It's water energy. And it's saying that you may have taken this person back out of the loneliness that you felt for yourself. Okay? And like I said, that Eight of Swords came up. So it's saying that you reluctantly took that person back because they got you at a time where you were emotionally weak. Okay? This is Crowning Thoughts. They got you at a time where you were emotionally weak. Okay? Where you were, going through something in your life. And it's like, I don't know what was going on in your life, but it's just saying you were at a moment of weakness. This king, he suffers from alcoholism. The King of Cups in reverse. Yes, he can be an alcoholic. Him and the King of Coins could be an alcoholic. But it also says that you may have mood disorders. Sometimes it talks about being cold and detached and sort of bitter, but it also talks about one who suffers from anxiety and emotional disorders such as like depression and so on. So this person may have caught you at a low point in your life where your guard was down, and because of that, that's why we are here. Okay, I'm going to see what else. Why is that King of Cups in reverse here in my Scorpio's Crowning Thoughts? Taking somebody back when you were caught at a low point. You weren't on your A game. I don't know. Whatever was happening happened. What the hell I tell you? I goddammit told you this. I'm sorry. I told you this. I just said it. They caught you at a low point where you were weak. There was something going on in your life where your defenses were completely lowered. You were caught in a point of where you were probably going through some depression. There was something going on in your life where you were not strong like how you used to be. When this Empress show up in the reverse, she's clingy. She's she lacks self-confidence. She lacks self-love. She suffers from depression and anxiety. Um, these two cards together is telling me that this person came in at a point where you were weak and you took them back because you were weak. And it's nothing. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing that you're weak. It happens to all of us, okay? I'm saying that I'm trying to tell you this is in your crown of thoughts. This is what you're thinking. If this is your reading, this is what you're thinking. Like, they came back when they knew I was at my lowest point, where I wasn't on my game. Like, I wasn't strong like how I used to be. So there was a point in time where you had let this person go, because at the bottom of the deck said that with the five of coins, you let this person back in your life. The five of coins in reverse. You took them back in your life. You try to work on it for the sake of the family. They lied to you. They gave you wishful thinking. They told you, they sold you the sun, the moon, and the stars, and you believed it. But you didn't know you were dealing with a tricky person. So now you're trying to figure out, how the hell do I get out of this situation again? Ooh, that's too. Look, the deck is like, girl, I gotta tell you some more. Oh my gosh, it's like I got to talk. I got to say what's on my mind. My gosh, they caught you when you were weak. Now they won't go away. God damn. Eight of Cups, okay? So now you're like, okay, I'm here. This is where I'm at. I'm here. Now what do? I gotta look at my options. What do I do? What's going to be the best thing for me? Oh my gosh, King of Wands. There's a lot of. Were you dealing with more than one person? The King of Wands is non-committal energy. The King of Wands is still that mean, nasty person who only thinks about himself. Did you have multiple options? You were dealing with more than one person at the same time? I don't even think, I mean, gosh, I hate that. I mean, you could do whatever you like. It's your life. But just the way this reading's going, it's got me all like, I would say leave relationships alone. If you're able to sneak away from this person, get away, stay away, and don't try to get into any relationship. Not for some time. I don't know if you have more than one person that you were dealing with at one time, because I got the King of Wands. I got too much energy here. There's too much energy. If it's talking about the energy of your thoughts, no, this energy is like I said, you were caught in a moment of weakness, that this person lied to you. And it could have been that they sold you a fantasy with that Seven of Cups, looking at your options. But this Seven of Cups talks about the fantasy world, living in a dreamland, okay? And then I have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a person who is rude, non-committal, somebody who is a player, who where you were just an option to this person. So you have too much energy in your crown and thoughts. Ace, you weren't being truthful with yourself. You weren't being realistic. Okay? Oh my gosh. Ten of Wands. An ending. Putting something to rest. Letting it go. So it's time for a transformation. Could have cut somebody off. The Tens talks about endings. Two of Cups. You still love this person. You could have been dealing with more than one person. But it... yeah. You could have been dealing with more than one person, but if not, it's saying that you wanted something deeper out of this, of course. If you were just dealing with one person, it's still saying that that you wanted a committed relationship. And now you have been faced with the realization that this person is never going to be the person that you want them to be. So you're working on freeing yourself completely again from this person. So what's about to happen? You're like, I gotta be free. I gotta get away from this person. I gotta be free. I'm not. It's saying that you are not yourself. I'm gonna tell you. Just because, sometimes I'll pull the book out so you can get a better understanding. Feeling undesirable, anxious, lack of concentration, smothering, and selfishness. So you made this decision to get back with this person because you were being selfish, that you lacked the love for yourself and the confidence for yourself, that you were caught at a low period, okay? And this person, they told you everything that you wanted to hear. But now you realize, now we're going to look, because I can't move on, because I know you want me to move on, but I'm going to move on in a second. But I'm just trying to get an understanding to get you to think. Because if this is your story, this is what it's saying about how your thinking was at that time. And because of how your thinking was at that time, it has put you in this current situation. And like I said on the bottom of the deck, it was like, okay, this is, we already know. It's saying that this person came back telling you a whole bunch of lies. But the only way that person was able to come back to tell you these things is because you were already damaged. You had a kink in your armor. So this person came back lying to you, telling you, they sold you a fantasy. They told you what it is that you wanted to hear. They told you that they were going to be better when they were lying, that they were going to love you more when they were lying, that they were always going to be there for you when they were lying, okay? And you realize that, like, they have not come through on anything that they said. This was all a farce. It was all a big old fat lie, okay? But it's saying that you took this person back because you were being selfish, because you were only thinking about yourself and not looking at the big scheme of everything. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, before I started the reading, that you know the person that you're dealing with. If you let somebody go, you know why you let them go, and you have to ask yourself, why would I take them back if I know why I let them go? This person put up smoke and mirrors for you. They tricked you. They told you everything you want to hear, and it was a lie, okay? And now you're stuck with them, and now you can't get rid of them. But it's saying that you gotta, in your mind, you say, I gotta put this to an end. It'll never be what I want it to be. I gotta put it to an end. I got to get away from this. It's time for me to heal and to move on, okay? All right? Oh, boy. So what's about to happen for my dear Scorpios? This is exhausting. I'm like, oh. That's why I don't know how readers be cranking these readings out like back to back to back. I'm like, it takes energy to do this, y'all. You be sitting there all slumped over. I mean, it depends on how dramatic the energy is. If it's a happy reading, of course you're going to be energetic. But if it's something that's like pulling you, where you're trying to tell what's going on, and you're like, golly. So what's about to happen? Again, Ace of Wands, a lack of confidence. A lack of confidence. A lack of like I said, it could talk about, if it's your sexuality, it could talk about that you may have problems with your, if you're a man, you might have suffer from impotence. Or it could talk about being loose with your sexuality. But it's talking about a lack of passion, a lack of drive, a lack of desire. But when it comes to, like, with your sexuality, it might be that you may not be being right to yourself right now. Or it's saying that you have no oomph for life at this point. Strength card. Okay. All right. So, all right, let me see what else. Eight of Wands in the reverse. I want to see what this Eight of Wands says. Because Eight of Wands is in the reverse. It's normally going forward, and it could be traveling and moving. Lethargy, delays, bad timing, slowdown, and frustration. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's why that Ace of Wands is there. So it's saying that right now, you're trying to be strong because you feel like that there is no, what's about to happen is that there's not going to be any quick resolution to what you're going through. Okay. So that's why the Ace of Wands is in the reverse and the Strength card is here in the Eight of Wands. It's saying that it's taken a lot of strength for you to deal with your current situation, because it looks like that this situation is not changing at the moment. You might have to go to the court systems in order to get this situation resolved with this person from your past. Yeah, it's time to take off the rose-colored glasses. You might have to go to the justice system. That this is, you might have to go to the justice system, go to the court system, file papers, protective orders or whatever it is against this person in order to get them out of your life. Because with the King of Swords and that King of Wands and all those different energies, it's telling me that you have somebody who is abusive, who fights you, who argues with you, who say the most mean, the most nastiest things on this side of creation, and that the only way you're going to get justice is if you go, like, call the cops, get them removed from your daggone life, okay? So what is it that you fear? Got the Four of Wands and the King of Swords in the reverse. Are you afraid for this person to move on? You're fearing that this person's going to move on? But why? Who cares? I'm sorry. I got a who cares going on. This is weird. Four of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. Oh, hold up. Yeah, what is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm just a little confused. Either you're afraid that this person's going to move on, or that this person is stopping you from moving on to find new love. That if you, alright, that sounds better. Whew, because I was about to say, what's wrong with you? Okay, I got it. I'm calming down, y'all. I'm calming down, simmering down. So, alright, this is what I'm saying. Because I'm like, why would the Four of Wands come out about the King of Swords in reverse, and then the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups? No, what you're saying is that you fear that this person that you're dealing with, this damn narcissist, this abusive, argumentative ass individual that you're dealing with, this mean spirited ass person that you are dealing with, oh, they're a mean son of a gun, that they're going to stop you from finding true love and happiness. If there's somebody interested in you, they're going to block you from finding your happiness with this person. So you're afraid that this person is going to get in the way of you finding true love, lasting love. Okay? Whew, I'm glad I got that off my shoulders, because I about to say that, wait, that's not sounding right. Why would you be afraid they're gonna move on? Who cares? This person's mean, you know? Who is, I'm gonna tell her this, like, who is this mean person? They're mean. So how do others see the situation? Knight of Cups on reverse, okay? What else? And the Eight of Swords. Please get in the boat. Turn the car upside right. Just get in the boat and go on. Get the kids and the snack packs, put them in there with the luggage, and go on down the river to the other side of the mountain to see what's on the other side. Leave this alone. People see you're still stuck. You're not leaving. Even though that there's no love there, you're still there. That you can't leave. Maybe you need to get the law involved to get this person to leave. Because they don't love you. And you don't love them. You thought you did. You don't love them. They don't love you. You don't love them. These are the outside people who know y'all. They know that this is a dysfunctional ass situation where there's no love and they can't understand why y'all still together. That's what it's saying. And you're both sticking around out of selfish reasons. Okay? There's a purpose that you may serve to just still be in each other's life, but you're both miserable together. You're miserable. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. You're miserable. There's no love here. No love here, but you're still holding on because that this serves some sort of point here for you. Like, it might be something to deal with security. I'm just peeking. I'm gonna peek. What the hell I just tell you? What did the hell I just tell you? That's why you're holding on. Because this person serves a financial contribution to you. You may be financially struggling. You may be financially struggling. They may be financially struggling. And you got to stay together because you can't afford to be apart. So this person is driving you crazy. Woo. I'm going to have to take a break after this one. Woo. I be getting pulled in because I be reading. It's like a story. I'm like watching a movie. And I get pulled in. I be like... And I see it, I'm like, because I love crime shows. And I be trying to solve the mystery of the why and the why. And it's like, man, oh boy. When that mask falls off and they show you who they are, oh, when they show you the first time, you run. Don't keep, you dropped your mask, here you go, put it back on, you go, thanks. Alright, what are you wishing for? You're wishing for the Wheel of Fortune. You're wishing for a good stroke of luck. You want good karma to come your way. You want a fate of positivity to come. You call out to the universe like, please. You understand? And I'm not making fun. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, this is my personality. Like when I get all jumped up in my emotions and I'm passionate and I start talking to you, I go like this. So people who know me know this is how I am. Like, I'm like girl and guy and like dude, you know. But I'm saying that you are just wishing, you're like, please, I need for things to start going right in my life right now. I need for a turn of fate, a positive turn of fate in my favor, to let go of this situation, to drop this burden. And 7 of Coins, hold up. Okay. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. So it's and it's his star card. Woo. You like wishing on a star. You praying, you wishing, you're doing all kinds of stuff right now. You sitting there like, listen, how much is it for this purification oil? You know? Oh, what kind of crystals do I need to banish this negative energy that's in my life? How much is that sage? You're trying to purify your life and your home with this person. Okay? You got to be strong. It's saying that you're wishing for a turn of fate to happen for you. You know? It's time for you to move on. So you're wishing... I don't know why I'm finding it hard to put it into words. It's talking about good luck. You know, the hands to turn, fate to turn in your favor. There you go. The wheel of fortune to turn in your favor. That you're not gonna like you want to get past this situation and heal. And it's saying that, and at the same time, you want to be able to let this situation go, but not lose yourself and everything that you have fought so hard to gain in the process. Like, so you're wanting protection right now. You don't want to reconcile with this person. You want protection. You want this person out of your life so that you can go back to healing yourself, okay? I think you have to go to the court systems to do this. If you are married to this person, it's time to file for a divorce. You know, and it says that you're together because of financial reasons and not because you actually love each other and want to be there. So basically, you took this person back because they caught you in hard times. Empress in the reverse, and you were low in your emotions. This person told you everything you wanted to hear, and you believed it because you were at a point in your life where you wanted to believe it. And you're going to heal. There is the sun on the other side of the mountain. But first you got to get in the boat and go there. Yes, it's going to be a lot of hard work. Oh, this person's going to fight you every step of the way. But you will be able to start over. And regain your balance. Woo! Thank you. Whew. Oh, stand up. Don't you defend yourself. This person's not giving up. You're going to try to lead them, and they're going to fight you tooth and nail. You got to go to the courts. Because they're like the Terminator. They will be back, okay? They don't, this is going to be some hard work for you, okay? You're going to free yourself of this, and you're going to regain your financial stability and everything else like that, but you're going to have to defend yourself. There might be children involved here, okay? You have to protect yourself and your family, your children. You can't, whether if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You cannot allow yourself or your children to be in this unhealthy situation with this toxic person. It's a wonder the devil card didn't show up. It's time to turn them out in the cold. You get rid of them before you be out in the cold. You understand? Time for the sun. Time to start healing. It's all up to you. Okay? Don't just what you wish for. You wishing for the wheel of fortune to turn in your favor. It will, but you have to take the steps to allow it to happen. This is a reading. You have the power. People go to readers. I'm not here to map out your life for you. You know, I could give you suggestions, but you are the one who's in a position to change things, not me. So it's saying that if you persevere, if you stand up, if you decide to say no more and put up the wall again, start putting them bricks up and get out that cement and put some more bricks up until you finally got that big ass wall between you and them. Protecting yourself as well as anybody who is dependent on you. Talking about your offspring, your children. You might have to go to the court systems to get this person out of your life because they are going to be persistent and they're not going away. They are not going away. No, they're not. They're going to fight you tooth and nail. They are not going to give up easily. You have to. This is going to take courage for you. I'll say that much. It'll take courage, but strength. But it's saying that in the end, if you persevere, then what it is that you wish for will be yours, okay? But you have to do the right things. Now, if you are dealing with somebody who's extremely abusive, like I said, all these cards, it made me angry because of what I'm seeing. It hurts my soul because when you start dealing with these energies and you're looking at it like you're really dealing with nasty person, and you got a lot of work to do on yourself to heal yourself. So what is it to heal yourself? You might have to get into counseling. You know, you might have to go to therapy. You know, you might have to do certain things to build yourself back up to become stronger. So like these times, like it's okay, because I understand, like when it's saying what it's saying here, like why you took them back, you know, how others see you. They said that you took, that's a day, because this is what it's saying. It's how others see you. So others see you as you took this person back because you were in a low. You may have been struggling. And look at what times we're in right now. This is the struggle now. Everybody is struggling. If you don't have already, you know, fat ass savings and all this other stuff, you may be struggling right now. It's just people go through it. And this person came back to you selling you a goddamn dream, acting like they were not who they were for the past. That's so funny that I opened up the reading before I started reading the way that I did. That they told you everything that you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear it because of what you were currently going through. What you were going through at that time. And so you listened to that person, and once you took them back, you realized the mask fell off, and you was like, oh, shit, what have I done? What have I done? That's what you've done. You've done a disservice to yourself because even when you're struggling, we still have to find ways to be strong, to do what we have to do. You know, we can do it. You know, any of us can do anything that we do the work about. You know, I'm saying that we have to put the work in. I know this is long, but I just feel the need to talk. That we have to put the work in. It takes discipline. It takes discipline. And sometimes that, what was it, the page of swords talks about impatience, and not page swords, page of the knight of coins in the reverse. I think that came up where it talks about poor planning, and not just poor planning. It talks about just being impulsive and not making plans. Sometimes we take action without thinking ahead, and then we get stuck in a situation that we can't get out of. We have to have some form of foresight. And like I said before I started reading, that if a person was a certain way, what makes you think they've changed overnight? What makes you think that they are just this new miraculous person that they weren't when you were in a relationship with them forever, how long it was, and that they just, what, they're a new person? No, 9 chances out of 10, they are still that same person. They are just trying to get back into your good graces so that they can get you back in their web to where you can't get out again. And when it comes to the narcissist, when you discard the narcissist and you take that narcissist back, oh, they are coming back with a vengeance. Oh, they are coming back. They got a score to settle with you. They will do the love bombing for that long. Remember before, the love bombing was for this long. No, they're going to do the love bombing just enough to get in that door. And once they get that door, they're going to go, slam it on your fingers, push you down, lock it, put the deadbolts on, and now they've got you all over again. Do your research on narcissism. Do your research on sociopaths and psychopaths. Do your research on all these different things so you can go into relationships with an open mind and not just this, flowery type of, 7 of cups type of energies. Oh, all these options. What's in these cups? No, you got to be realistic. Because if you don't, anything can happen. So that is my reading for you, my dear Scorpios. I'm wishing you healing, love, and light. Truly I am. It's bothering me because I'm like, I gotta take a break. Am I making sense? I don't know if other readers do this, but I do that because it's my personality. If you are a friend, I would talk to you like this. If you were a family member, I would talk to you like this. If you were an associate, I would talk to you like this. They're just people I meet in passing, and we have conversations. This is how I talk to people. I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all, but I'm kind of being like that. But it's not what I'm saying. No, I'm saying is that because I care for people, I don't like to see people get hurt. And if I can give my perspective, and nobody's perfect, we all make mistakes. I'm just saying that if you don't have any strength, I'm trying to give you strength from my heart to yours. Healing, love, and light, my dears. Healing, love, and light. If this is your story, I don't like it. It's a tragic story. But it's saying in the end, you will be triumphant, okay? They lied to you. They suckered you in. You can get back up on your feet. You can get back up on your horse. And no, you can get back in that chariot and go forward and be victorious. But you have to be disciplined. Good things are coming your way. If this is your story, you got to do what you got to do to get this person out of your life, period, okay? And no more listening to lies because they haven't changed. That Death card in reverse said you dealing with the same goddamn person, okay? Alrighty. That is my reading for you. As I always say, peace love and light to each and every one of you. From my heart chakra to yours, I'm sending you healing, love, and light. Peace and so much love. Thank you and goodbye.